Hey, today we're gonna film my everyday makeup, I guess. I don't do my makeup every day, but this is like when I really wanna feel myself kind of makeup. That's what we're gonna do. Like you'll be able to, like you can tell that I have makeup on kind of thing, you know? So the first thing I do, let me just dig in here, look. Anyway, the first thing I do is I like to mix the Lumi Glotions. I think they're so, I don't know. I used to think that they made my face oily, but I think that was just me. Because these are so nice. It's just like a nice tan base because I'm trying to be tan, you know? It's almost, we're approaching summer. I need to be tan. So this is my go-to. And I just put like, I like to mix them because this one's really dark. It doesn't really match my skin. TBH. It's a little too dark for me, so I mix the medium with it. So like, these are the two like darkest ones. But yeah, see, like now I'm a little tanner. That's the vibe. And then the Tula, what's this called? Tinted sunscreen. Because sunscreen's really good for you. You put sunscreen on. And this is just like, oh. I like the way it looks, but it definitely and honestly, I like the way it smells. It smells like sunscreen though, so just be warned. Like, and it spreads like sunscreen. Like you gotta like get in there in order to spread it around.
It's not like lotion.
Anyway, I kind of wanted to tell you about myself a little bit, like get to know me kind of thing. I'm 19. I am kind of older. Like I'm a freshman in college. I don't know if you got that much, but I am older for like a freshman. I've always been older than my peers because I have a summer birthday, but I don't know, I kind of like it. But yeah, I don't know if you've been able to pick up that I go to OU in Oklahoma. That's not really a secret at this point. Next, I use this Hourglass concealer. I learned this from my favorite YouTuber. I use this Sepia. I don't really know. Yeah, that's the shade. I found this from my favorite YouTuber. I used to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I just don't like the way it makes me look, TBH. So I switched to this one, and I actually really like this one. And I feel like it's good coverage, but I literally just put it under my eyes and then on my little acne spots and like my nose and my T-zone, and that's it. Yeah, so I go to OU. I'm an entrepreneurship major because both my parents are entrepreneurs. So it's just kind of, you know, rubbed off on me a little bit. But yeah, I don't really know what I want to do for my future job. I've not really, like, I don't think that far ahead. Like, I do, but, like, I just don't know what I want, you know? But I think that's, like, perfectly normal. See, like, I feel like that, like, I don't know. I feel like it did a good job. I don't love, like, full coverage because I don't like when it looks super contrasted on my face. I like it to look a little bit normal. This is just, I don't even know what brand this is. Look, I've lost the top. I've ruined it basically, but it's just a setting powder that I got in my Ipsy. Bella Pierre, I think is the brand. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a makeup artist, guys. I love to travel, like so much, but obviously you kind of need money to do that, and I don't currently have money, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm also an anxious person, so like I would never be able to travel by myself, but I'm so excited because I get to go stay with my Gigi over spring break with my best friend Bella. Bella lives in Oklahoma too. She goes to a different school though. I love going on trips with her because she's like my favorite person ever. And when I'm filming this, it's the week, like the Thursday before Jackson comes to visit. Jackson's my boyfriend. He goes to school in Indiana. He's far from me, and I haven't seen him in 2.5 months. I haven't seen him since the beginning of January. So I'm so excited. He's my favorite. He's also my favorite person. They're like both my favorite people, but like in different ways. I'm so excited to see them both because I've not been around both of them in a while. I have 2 siblings. They're both younger than me. I'm the oldest. I feel like I give oldest vibes, TBH. Like I feel like you could tell I'm the oldest just by, I don't know. I feel like I exude those vibes. But like being the oldest. I love my siblings. I have a brother and a sister, even though they can be a pain sometimes, but that's life. I have, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I have 3 dogs. One of them, she's the most precious thing ever. Like, I'm not even kidding. She is me in dog form. I'm not even kidding. Like, if I was a dog, I would be her. She's our old dog, like our older one. She's a grandma at this point, but they're all 3 Shih Tzus, by the way. Pixie's the oldest, and she is actually, like, she's so funny, and she's so grumpy, and she's basically a cat. She doesn't want you to touch her. Don't even look at her. If you start talking to her, she, like, will give you this stank eye. She's kind of rude, TBH. So, like, her and I get along great. And then we have 2 puppies, Evie and Obi. They're both Shih Tzus too. They are actually the funniest dogs I have ever been around. Like, all 3 of our dogs have super big personalities. Like, they're hilarious. The way that they play, oh my gosh. Like, and I'm not even kidding, they think my mom literally birthed them. They're insane. And they're just so cute. And I need to show you at some point. Like, I need to get clips of them because they're so funny to watch play. They're just, you know, it's like that TikTok sounds like I danced for like ever. Okay, by the way, I'm gonna take this powder off because I don't want it to sit for too long. And then I'm gonna take powder foundation. I don't like a lot of liquid products on my face because I feel like it makes me oily. I just have super oily skin, so powder products are a lot better for it. But I use the Bare Minerals powder foundation in the shade Light 25 Cool because I'm not super tan. But I really love, like, if you need, I feel like it's kind of expensive. I can't remember how much it is. But if you need like a good foundation, get this. Like, it's really good, and I love the powders. Liquid stuff just makes me look, I don't know, it doesn't make me look right, and it makes me super oily. But this is perfect, and I just put it everywhere. I don't know if you've picked up on this, if you've watched my videos at all, but I love to read. That's my favorite hobby. Like, that is me in a nutshell, is like, I love to read. And I will read literally anything as long as it's not horror. Like, I'm not even, like, I have preferences, like I love romance books and fantasy books and stuff like that, but I really will read anything because I just love to read. I'm not particular, like a good book is a good book kind of thing, but I love romance books. I'm way into my cowboy romance era right now. Like, that's all I've been reading. I have binge read the Chestnut Springs series and I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. You need to read it right this second if you haven't read it yet, because it is phenomenal. But look, see, I'm like covered now. You can't even see my bags, and they were so huge whenever we started this. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm like, cowboy romance is just superior now. I used to love billionaire romance, and now I'm into cowboy romance because I don't even know why. I don't even know what's so good about it. I just love, you know, they're like kind of rough around the edges. The guys are. I love it. But anyway, I'm gonna use this this Tarte bronzer, the Park Avenue Princess one. I love this bronzer. It's really pretty, and I love sparkles. I love sparkles on my face, but this is perfect because it's like a sparkly bronzer. And I don't put it everywhere. I just put it in the like bronzer areas, like my jaw and my cheeks and my forehead and stuff. And I literally just use this brush. I use like a blush brush for like everything. Sue me. I know nothing about makeup. But I also love Taylor Swift. Like, I'm a diehard Swiftie. And I've been here, okay? I have been here. This is not new for me. I love Taylor Swift, like, more than anything in the entire world. I love her. Maybe even more than reading. Like, her music is just, I think it's because I love to read so much that her music just means so much to me because it's so poetic. And, like, I'm a reader, and so it just, like, works really well for me. I think my favorite I can't even pick a favorite Taylor Swift album. I love her more poetic stuff. It's like, I love Midnights and I love Evermore. Like, those are probably 2 of my favorites, but like, I go back and forth. Folklore, I love Folklore so much. And I'm also like, I love 1989. Fearless, Taylor's version, when that came out, it made me love Fearless so much. I can't even choose. 1989 is probably one of my favorites too, TBH. I just love her. No, I'm not even kidding. I know like every song. There's hardly any songs. I think Debut is the only album that I don't really know, but I really need to get into it because I'm in my cowboy era, and so that includes country music, you know? Anyway, I used this blush. Put it in my Ipsy. I've never heard of this brand ever, but it's, look, it's pink and sparkly. And I love sparkle on my face. It's so nice. And then I use this brush. This is a blending brush, but I use it for blush. And I literally just dab it along my cheeks because it gives me such good color. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, my favorite Taylor Swift song though, gosh, how could I even choose? Like, how do you even choose something like that? The way that it'll be like, I change it all the time. Right now I'm obsessed with Electric Touch. That's one of the vault tracks from Speak Now, Taylor's version. That song's so good, okay? It's so good. And Castles Crumbling from that. Oh, because I love fantasy books, and Castles Crumbling is a fantasy, like, that's a fantasy novel in a song. It's so good. But I don't even know. Oh, I love the one. Wait, now I need to get my music out because I want to tell you what my favorite song is. I don't know. Probably The One. I would say that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The One. That's my favorite Taylor Swift song right now. So don't freak out. My makeup is kind of dirty, but it's just because my freaking, I told you I used I'm so sorry, words are so hard. I used to use the Tarte concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape, and it freaking broke and it exploded in my makeup bag, and so all my makeup has concealer on it. But I used the NYX eyebrow pencil, and I love it because it has the brush and the pencil in the same thing, because I don't want to have to buy those things separately. But I love doing my eyebrows. It's completely underrated. Good, like when your eyebrows look good, your makeup just looks good. You just look more put together when your eyebrows are done. I used to never do them, and now I'm like, wait, like I have to have them done at all times because it just looks so good. Now that I told you my favorite song, my favorite Taylor Swift song, I feel like I should tell you my favorite book. I love the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. I'm like a diehard Sarah J Maas fan, which is like, you know, so is everyone else, but I love her so much. So that's probably my favorite book series, but my favorite book, well, right now, the Chestnut Spring series, and specifically Heartless and Reckless. I have the last book still left to read, but I don't think it's gonna be my favorite just because I don't really like that character as much. But Heartless and Reckless, God, oh, not Heartless, actually. I keep calling it Heartless, that's literally not what it's called. Flawless, the first book, Summer and Rhett. Oh gosh, please read it. Please read it, it's literally so good. Oh, see, look, makeup all over it, but it's this Trend Beauty. I have no idea. It came in my Ipsy one for Christmas one year, I have no idea, but let me just get this out and show you. We're about to do eyeshadow. This sparkly color, and then this like purpley pink. I use those two because I just feel like they look really good together. And again, I love sparkles. So, and I don't know what I literally just put it on my eyelid. Like, please don't come for me. I don't know how to do makeup. I just put it all over. I'm in a sorority. I am a Theta. In my opinion, it's the best sorority, obviously, or else I would never run home there. And oh, and this is so fun. My best friend Bella, that goes to a different school in Oklahoma, she is also a Theta there. And so like we're both Thetas. Obviously, that worked out perfectly. I love being able to like be in the same sorority as her. Like, that's so fun. And one of my roommates is a Theta too, and her and I have gotten really close. I think because of that. So that's nice. And then so that's what those two eyeshadows look like together. But then I use this, I don't even know what brand this is. Dido? No idea, but look, it's so cool. It's Mars. Well, it doesn't look like it anymore, but whenever it first came, it was in like, it had the lines like a planet, but it's this just gold sparkles. It's so cute. It's my favorite, and it's so pigmented. I love it so much, and I just put it all over because I just need to be extra sparkly. And then I take this highlighter and put it in the corner of my eyes with my eyeshadow brush. It's called Estate. Again, I get all these from my Ipsy. I don't have Ipsy anymore, but I did, and that's literally how I got all my makeup. But I love this. I love the gold highlighter. I love pink highlighter, but for this everyday look, I like the gold. See, that's so cutie. That's so cute. I started wearing eyeliner, not an every time thing, because I don't know how to do it. Oh, and I take this brush. This is fully not a highlighter brush. No idea what it's for, but this is what I use to put it on my cheeks. Don't make fun of my brushes because I don't actually know how to do makeup, and I didn't buy a single one of these brushes. They all came in my Ipsy, and I made do, and this works for me. But look how gorgeous that is. Like, I love how pigmented this highlighter is. That's so cute. And I put it on my nose. I'm trying to be sparkly. The more sparkly, the better, which I feel like really contrasts with my personality, to be honest. Oh, that was too much. That really contrasts with my personality because I'm not like, it's not really me, but also it is because I just love putting sparkles on my face. Like, I don't even know why. I feel like it makes me like 10 times better, if I'm being completely honest. That's the only reason. Anyway, and then, so I use Thrive mascara. You need to use it. Listen, you need to use it. First of all, it's tubing mascara, so it's literally the easiest thing in the entire world to take off. Like, you literally, and it like all comes off. So great. But also it's lengthening, so it makes your lashes look longer than they actually are, which is top tier. Like, that's what everyone wants that. Okay, every girl wants that because we don't have naturally long lashes for some freaking reason. So nice. But when I'm going like to like an event or something where I need to like really be dressed up, I'll use like the black mascara. But I prefer to use brown mascara for like every day because it's less harsh. I just always feel like when I use black mascara for an everyday look, it just makes me look like, I don't know, it makes my eyes look really harsh. I just really like the way the brown mascara looks much better. So, but I hate, Jackson always makes fun of me for the way I curl my eyelashes because I make my freaking mascara faces. You know what I'm talking about. If you put on mascara, you know. He's always like, why are you making that face? I'm like, because this takes concentration you'll never understand. You'll never understand the kind of concentration this takes. Like, look at that. That is so gorgeous. Like, that's so pretty. Are you kidding me? That is so gorgeous. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. That's beautiful. I have an eyelash on my freaking, I can feel it. Okay, anyway. And I do the under lashes, but I just do like a little, you know, because I don't like when it's like, I'm not trying to have spider lashes. See, look, that's so cute. Hi, that looks good. But also don't look too closely at my eyebrows because I do need to do them. I just haven't done them in a while. The reason why I curl this eye, it always waters. Not this one, just this one. And I'm not really sure why. It really doesn't like that. But sometimes like I'll literally have to wait 5 or so minutes for my freaking eyelashes to dry before I can put mascara on. It's so annoying. Now, if you've seen the video of Sabrina Carpenter opening for Taylor Swift in Singapore and she sings the Hopelessly Devoted to You, I think that's the name of the song. It has been stuck in my head since I've seen it. I watched a TikTok of her singing it this morning. First of all, her voice is angelic. She's gorgeous. But it's literally been stuck in my head since because she sounds so good, and now I'm like, I keep trying to sing it like her, but I don't sound anything like her, and so I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, last step. That's all my... I just know Jackson's gonna watch this and be like, what are you doing? Anyway, this is the lipstick I use. It's just the Ulta brand. I don't go to Sephora. I go to Ulta. You either go to Ulta or you go to Sephora. I feel like, and like, my family does Ulta. And I've like, look, I don't know if you can tell, but I've used so much of this because this is my favorite lip stuff I've ever used. It's not, I don't think it's it's a gloss, but it stains your lips kind of, I feel like. So it lasts a while. But this is in the shade Rosy. It's so pretty. It's just like a pinkish purple instead of, I always get the Ulta brand lipsticks, but I used to wear a red shade. This is just more subtle, and I don't know, like, that's so cute. Anyway, it's my everyday makeup. I hope you liked it. Hopefully you can like, I don't know if it'll work for you. It works for me. I like the way it looks. I feel like I get compliments on my makeup I don't know. Do with this information what you will. I like the way it looks. Hopefully you do too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. I'm glad you're here, and I hope to see you again soon. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.